Namaste everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to talk about the divine order. The divine order simply means that everything that happens in your life, every small detail, plays a bigger role in your entire journey. That's why I would like to start with our first point, which is never judge your journey. A lot of times in our lives, we look back and we think, why did I not had the wisdom that I have now at that time? We look back and judge our past versions. We think that the present us is more wise. But from this perspective, your future self will judge the present you. You have to understand that it's not about perfection, making the perfect choices, being the perfect version. It's about understanding that every part of your journey plays a significant role. It's all preparing you. It's all an unfolding. There is no finish line. It's a continuous process of evolution of your consciousness. It's not about reaching a perfect point, making all the right choices all the time. So never judge your journey, especially your past self, for the choices it made. Only because of it, you have the wisdom you have now. So there is no point judging that version. The reason we do this is because we have a tendency to only look on the positive side. We always want the life to be positive, good, but life is not like that. Life is a balance. It is good and bad both. If you only had good experiences, you will never learn anything. So dark times teach us a lot. When we go through tough times, they make us wise, they make us stronger. So everything serves a purpose. Always accept life in its all seasons. This is something that will help you in your journey. It will help you to not judge your life. You have to realize that every time you went through the tough times in the past, it made you stronger. Similarly, when you're going through it in the present, if you become the victim to it, if you think, why these things happen to me, and you complain about it, you are not seeing the other side of it. Yes, you will feel bad about it while you are going through it, but it gives you a huge perspective. It makes you the alchemist when you see that there is the other side also. So always see life from both the sides. Don't become linear. Don't become close-minded. Understand that everything in your life serves a purpose. This journey is not about becoming perfect. It's about growing continuously. It's about the evolution of your consciousness. Which brings me to the next point, that our evolution of consciousness is a continuous process, and it requires us to flow with life, to be like water. And it also requires us to be on the path that the divine order wants to take us on. But the thing that stops us from that is our ego. The ego is heavily conditioned, and the things that it wants, the things it wants to do, a lot of times they are nowhere near your destiny. That is why a lot of times the people who discover their destiny, who discover their purpose, who discover who they really are and what they are here to do, when they come in alignment with their assignment, they go through the ego death. The ego death is the process of shedding all the layers of your past identity and reclaiming yourself as your highest version, reclaiming your destiny. We all are here to carry out certain assignments. There is a purpose for being here. It is not just to survive. There is something higher than just survival. And that calling is only accessible to those who allow themselves this process of death and rebirth. The ego death is all about letting go of your old identity, not being defined by your past, not allowing the past to tell you who you are. And the person who you become after shedding all these old layers of the past, it is not the same person. It is not the same ego. It's just like when a caterpillar becomes the butterfly. It can't exist as the caterpillar anymore. There is a transformation that happens. It's a completely new being, completely new energy, and you can't compare both of them. And that's why the people who were friends with the caterpillar can't be friends with the butterfly. The people who belonged with the caterpillar, they will drift apart from you, and it will be not your choice. All the realities that were based on the caterpillar, they will collapse, and the new you will born out of it. the world of the butterfly will arrive. So it's a process of transformation. And that's when you uncover your destiny, your purpose, your calling. Now the thing is to follow that calling, but the thing that stops us from that calling is the fear. There is so much fear in all of us. That fear comes from the survival consciousness. We live in a world where we are raised in survival. We live in the matrix where fear is normal. That's why you might have noticed that when you open yourself to abundance, when you see the abundance is coming to you from all the directions, you feel life is getting better. There is a fear beneath all of it. And that fear is telling you to be afraid of this abundance. Literally, there is a fear of abundance. Fear that you have been conditioned with your entire life. This world conditions you with so much fear that if the person never awakens, if the person never transforms, they will literally become afraid of life. They will be afraid to live. The matrix conditions you with this much of fear that you can't really live your life. You're afraid all the time. You can't make any choices. You can't be your authentic self. You can't be your true self. You're afraid of other people's opinions. You're afraid of other people not giving you the validation. Many fears are there. Fear around money, fear of the future. Will I make it? Will I not make it? So because of this survival system, it's very easy to think of the negative thoughts. It's very easy to think of the worst case scenario. You might have noticed that when you go down the overthinking loop, mostly you're thinking about the things which will not work out. You give yourself evidence how it will not work out. There are a number of reasons you give yourself for the worst case scenario. It's like you're giving yourself the evidence again and again. That's why fear is false evidence appearing real, because it's false. It's like creating an illusion for yourself and getting lost in that. And it's very hard to switch to best case scenario because it sounds unfamiliar. Fear and survival feels the norm. It feels normal. It feels safe to the ego. Okay, I'm in survival. I'm in fear. This feels normal. This is what life is about. Let's complain. Let's be the victim. Let's fear life. And that's why people are able to bond on that complaining, because it's the norm. Everyone is afraid. Everyone is living in the worst case scenario. Everyone is afraid of the future. Something bad is gonna happen to us. And people bond on that energy. But the moment you disconnect from that energy and you say, I am open to abundance. I am abundance. I live an abundant life. I deserve that. I am worthy of that. And I focus on the best case scenario. You will see that suddenly your vibration will not match with that kind of people who bond on worst case scenarios. You will see that you become the creator, not the victim. You will see the difference clearly. And that's why the person who follows their calling, who steps into the shoes of their highest self, their path becomes the unconventional path. Their path is no longer the path of the masses. Their path is no longer the path of survival. Their world completely becomes different. They can't live the same life anymore. It's just that their higher self doesn't allow them to live that life because they have become a completely different person. And as you keep going down this road, you keep following your heart, you keep following your calling, the divine order keeps giving you the next steps. It keeps revealing you the deepest secrets of the universe because you are following something that other people are afraid to follow. It's like you unlock your soul power. You unlock something that is not coming from the physical reality. It is something that you can't explain to others. It's something that you can only experience. And that experience is enough. So it's not like seeking validation from others that I'm going through this and I want others to know also. Your journey is about you. It's not about making everyone else understand what you stand for. You stand for it for yourself. You walk that path for yourself. And as you do that, you inspire others who are on the same frequency. So don't worry about the validation from the people who are still playing the victim, who are still complaining, who don't know their power because they are taking the bait of fear, ego, and survival. So now the path becomes completely unconventional. Now you are the cycle breaker. When everyone in the world is repeating the same cycle, repeating the same trauma, playing the same game, you completely outgrow it all. And you say that I will break the cycle. I will be the change. I will bring a new consciousness. I will not be the same as the masses. And that is powerful. So your path will look very different from others. Your path will be unconventional. People will not be able to understand it. They will not be able to grasp you, and maybe they will try to put you inside a box, because people in the matrix, they live inside boxes. As soon as they see a person, they try to fit them somewhere inside their box. Okay, this guy is not fitting anywhere. So what they will do? People hate what they don't understand. This is simply the defense mechanism of the ego, because whatever the ego doesn't understand, it reflects back to it its own fear. Do I know who I am? It questions its own identity. That's why people are so afraid of the new, of the unknown, of something which is completely different from what they have seen. So they will hate you for that, for just being you, for following your path. And it's okay. You don't have to seek anyone's approval. It's okay to be on the unconventional path, because you are breaking the cycle. You're bringing a change in the collective consciousness of humanity just by being yourself, just by following your calling. Now, as you release the fear, as you walk on the path, the next very important thing is to manifest with intentions. Manifest in divine timing. Don't worry when will things happen. Don't get stuck in time. Time is something which was designed to make our lives easier. But now humans have become a slave of time. Everything is supposed to be done in a timeline. But there are no timelines. Everyone's journey is unique. And if you unlock the divine order, the destiny, you will realize that everyone's assignment is different. So how can they have the same timelines? So this thing of timeline, this is also a control mechanism of the matrix, so that you are in control. You remain in the survival. You do things as the system does. You remain a slave to it. You never break out of it. So realize you do things in your own divine timing. Divine timing simply means setting the intention out that this is my desire, this is something I want. And one more thing which is very important, whatever intention you are putting out, it should be from your authentic self. It should not come from copying others. Everyone else is also doing this. I also want to do this. It's about you. It's about your authentic self. It's about your path. So whatever intention you put out, be precise, be clear. Anything that you feel that this is something I really want, and you set the intention out. Now don't obsess over it. Don't chase it. Don't be in a chasing vibration. Just keep on doing whatever is coming in front of you. Keep following your heart. Whatever is happening in the present, just follow that. Let it unfold. Give your best in the present. I'm not saying don't do anything, but whatever is in front of you, focus on that. Don't obsess over things. Obsession represents the energy of lack. I don't have it. I don't have it. It shifts you into the lack frequency. Shift to abundance. I have set the intention. I already have it. My future self already has that. I just have to focus in the present, and as the unfolding process will move forward, I will get there. It's just a matter of time, and not just the system's time, the matrix time, my timing, the divine timing. So when you go through the divine order, when you accept that there is a divine order, you become like water. You flow through life, and you also realize that things happen in divine timing. You don't have to force things to happen. You just flow with life, and as you set intention, it happens to you. So everything starts coming your way. You don't have to chase, you just attract. But for that, you have to understand the power of your awakening, the power of your destiny, the power of the divine order. And once you start walking this path, you will also realize that there are really few individuals who are really living their assignments, who are really doing what they are created for. Majority of the people have taken the bait of the system. Majority of the people have taken the bait of the fears, and they are living the life which was not designed for them. And no wonder everyone is depressed. No wonder everyone is feeling lost, lonely, alone, because they are doing something which was not designed for that. And it's very tough to accept this truth and go through the ego death process. So never compare your divine journey, your divine path, with the people who are lost, with the people who are on a journey which is very superficial, which is like a program. Just think about it. Are we all supposed to do the same thing? It's just a program that you are supposed to do this at this time, you're supposed to buy this at this time, you're supposed to live life exactly like a program. It's predefined. We are not programs. We are change makers. We are here to break the program. We are here to bring a glitch in this matrix. So feel this empowerment that you are not just the ego. You are not just the fear. You are something greater than that. And there is a divine order that is taking care of you. You just have to be open to change, and you just have to step into the shoes of your highest version. The version that is beyond fear, lack, and survival. It is always guided by the higher power. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, comment, share. You can also support my work by hitting the thanks button. And please make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video. Much love to you all.